This your boy Jerk Mook, and we back like we never left. Well, we did leave, so we are back, and we're gonna try to get back into it. I really don't make content for the people. Well, let me rephrase this. I don't make content for people to watch. What y'all watching are my memories, and I'm sharing those memories with the people who want to see my memories, I guess. I'm not doing this for fame, money, or some kind of sponsorship. I'm just doing this because, I want to look back one day and be like, man, that was some cool shit that I did, But, yeah, I'm not doing this for anybody. Just doing it for the fun of it. But let's get into it. So this is my bedside gun. This is a Tp9 Sfx.
I can never lie to you. I would really ride for you. You know I spend the time on you. I could hold it down for you. Let me spend the time on you. Let me spend the time on you.
Keep it on it with you. It's women that wanna swap with you. But with everything we've been through, you've been one-sided, you've been solid. Know I had to see it live before I got it. You really witness a nigga climb from the trenches. I know they wouldn't put you at a height. I do admit it, like eyes when you said, so I feel it how you feel it right now. Been thinking about what to take it next. Wanna run it by you, send a text, I know it's late. Every time I shoot that shot, know I net it. I ain't stressing, I ain't worried about the pressure. It ain't nothing, I've been vetted. This testosterone in your section, know you ready. Need you to drop that pin, let me slide in my presence. Let me lock it in, I bet you never.
Little backstory on this gun. I wanted a 1911, but after looking at it, I realized that probably wasn't the best gun for home defense. Always been a fan of World War II guns, and the 1911 always been my favorite pistol. It's just a beautiful gun, very, very beautiful gun. I couldn't get into it because of the limited mag size. That was just about it. If I wanted to defend my house, I wanted something with a little bit more capacity. This gun does have a 5-inch barrel, and I paid $503 for it, plus tax, I believe. It came with 2 18-round mags, a cleaner brush, a holster, aluminum plates, 3 different mag release levers, and then 3 different back straps. So we're gonna go over the things I like about this gun and the things I really don't like about this gun. So the things I like about this gun, it is a very beautiful gun. I always wanted this gun since it came out. My plan was always to get a black one, but I couldn't resist the FDE and black combo. It was just beautiful, look kind of tactical. This gun looks better than, I would say, 70% of all 9mm I looked at. Just in my eyes, everybody got their own opinion. I think, personally, the 1911 is the most beautiful gun. Not chambered in 9mm, I don't believe, but that's the most beautiful gun in my eyes. So I kind of look for guns with a similar look. This gun is also very, very soft shooting, and you get a lot for the price of the gun. Like I said, this gun was $503. I believe it was like $403 or something like that. I got it on the sale. What sale did I get this on? I got it on the sale. It was a Black Friday sale. I believe I paid at least $503 or $403, but I'm pretty sure it was $503. But yeah, I mean, a nice cheap gun came with a whole bunch of stuff. So the things I dislike about this gun is the failure to feed problem. I didn't even know this was a problem until I got the gun. It's not once every mag, it's probably like once every 2 mags, once every 3, once every 4. You never know when you're gonna get it. But this isn't my EDC, this is just something I keep on my bedside. Comparing this to my EDC, I noticed that the rod and springs aren't really stiff enough to feed the gun reliably all the times. Also, the mag springs are very, very soft. So that could help with the problem. I've seen people polish the feed ramp as well to solve the problem, but I would like to stay away from that. I don't want to damage the gun or the barrel. Even though I can replace the barrel, I don't want to get into that if I want. So the next thing I didn't like about this gun was a trigger. A lot of people say Canics have the best trigger ever in a 9mm gun. It's so close to a 1911. And for me, that wasn't the case. To me, the trigger was very, very mushy. No defined wall. I didn't know when I was hitting the wall, and the take was very, very significant. I ended up changing that with a Freedom Smith trigger. Way, way better, and that's what I look for in the trigger. I want at least, I would say 100-degree break. I want it to break at 100 degrees, and very, very little take up. That's just the way I like my triggers. I mean, some people like their triggers different ways, but another thing I didn't like about this gun, whenever you putting a red dot on this pistol, you gotta lose your back sight. You don't have a back sight anymore. It's gone. Bye. No more. So, yeah, that was absolutely trash. I didn't enjoy losing my back sight, but I'm not really good with irons anyway, so it really didn't matter. So, but yeah, if you want to change to a red dot on this gun, you will lose your back sights. Just letting you know. And another thing I hated about this gun, oh my God, this made me. But another thing I don't like about this gun, this was probably the most upsetting and aggravating thing. So whenever you go to change your trigger on this gun, there's a little pin on the takedown lever that you must get down. And this pin is very, very small. You will have to beat on your gun so hard that you will leave damage to your gun. And yeah, I left damage on my gun. So yeah, didn't like that at all. It took me hours. When I mean hours, I mean 2 to 3 hours to take that pin out. And the crazy thing is, you gotta get it like halfway out. It took me hours to get it halfway out. On top of that, I dropped the pin and lost it. So then I had to make another pin off some random stuff. So I can't take this gun apart completely anymore. So you can't order them, but I didn't. But that's everything I dislike about this gun. But here's the thing. Even though the gun is not perfect, we do not trade in our guns. We do not give up our guns. We fix what's broke. And if we can't fix what broke, we get a new one. Reason to spend more money. What I have on this gun is an Olight PL Turbo Valkyrie, Hollison 407C, and then a Freedom Smith trigger. And I paired this gun up with a CRKT M16. It's a 3.5-inch blade. And yeah, also a very, very beautiful knife. This will be at my front door. Just in case, you know what I'm saying, some UPS people wanna, try me or something like that. Well, bam! We got you. What I have paired up with this gun is the CRKT M16, 3.5-inch blade. I think it's D2 steel. Yeah, love this knife. And yeah, I call the brand Cricket, so CRKT Cricket. Kind of sound like, Cricket, so brand won't like that too much, but yeah, that's what I call it, the Cricket. If you made it this far, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. So I won't be gone too long, man. I'll be back, I promise. Hey, man, we got some new stuff coming out, so stay tuned.